everybody. Nice to see you all. Let me just keep letting people in.
Yeah.
Huh. It's live.
Yeah.
Oh, so that means they can see me right
Yeah.
So,
And they can hear you.
I can see everybody.
no,
That's
you can't. Go on.
Oh no, I can't see everybody.
Hi.
Hi everybody. Now listen, if this is the first class that you've done before, the way that it works is I've set it up so everyone's muted, okay? So if you want to speak to me, you've just got to click the microphone and then you can, then I'll be able to hear you, because right now I can't hear anything, okay? So, but of course, I want you to speak to me, and particularly if you've got questions or you want to know something or you just want to tell me what your day was like, by all means, okay? But at the moment, you're all muted. So just give me a thumbs up. Can everybody hear me okay? Good job. Lots of thumbs there. Excellent. Yes, good job.
All right, bye.
Good.
Yeah, so thanks, Nan. Now I'm unmuted. And now, majority everyone, hi. And there's two comments
Coming in.
from Sally and Eddie to everyone. Yes. From majority.
Okay, just give me a couple of minutes just while I keep letting people in, so then we're all sorted. Now, for those who haven't met me before, my name is Katie, and what we are cooking today is a yogurt and lemon cake. So it's going to be really delicious and really lemony, okay? And if you don't have any of the ingredients or you have any questions, somebody's saying they can't hear me, but it might be because you need to turn your volume up on your computer. Okay, so see if you can try and do that.
Excuse me, Katie.
Yes.
Just, I don't have any icing sugar. So we've got a packet of icing sugar that was in like a cake packet mix.
Yeah.
Like it's just a little bit. Is that all right?
That'll be totally
Yeah, cool. I'll use that.
definitely.
Yeah.
That will
Okay.
be absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely fine. Okay, and today I'm down a couple of chefs, thank goodness. I've just got Audrey with me today. I've just got the competent 7-year-old. So the 3-year-old and the 5-year-old are hopefully not going to come and join us because they're a little bit wild in the kitchen. But we'll see. We might get a couple of visitors during the class. Okay, so we are going to, like I said, make a lemon and yogurt cake today. And as always, our very first job that we have to do is to put our oven on, okay? So we're going to set our oven at 180 degrees. So either you can do that or you can get your mum or your dad or your carer, okay? Now, depending on your oven, mine's a pretty hot oven, so I don't do fan forced, but if yours cooks better on fan forced setting, then by all means do that, okay? But mine's just at 180 degrees at the moment, not fan forced. So the very first job that we are going to do is we're going to get one of our mixing bowls and into our bowl, okay? So I would actually choose, if you've got 2 bowls, I'd go with the bigger bowl that you've got, okay? And first off, we're going to do is crack 3 eggs into that bowl, okay? So away you go. Now, if you haven't cracked an egg before, that's absolutely fine. But all you need to try and do is crack, and then get your thumbs in it and open it up, okay? You can all have a go. And if you make a mess, don't worry, because it's always easy to clean up.
And cooking's supposed to be made in the
Yeah, it certainly is at our house, that's for sure.
well, at least in our house. Mum might spill a whole pack of sugar on it.
It's supposed to be 2.
Sorry.
2 eggs.
It's supposed to be 2 eggs because our recipe's 2 eggs.
Oh, okay. Well, if you've got 2 eggs, that's absolutely fine. No worries at all. Just put your 2 eggs in. And if you've got 3 eggs, put your 3 eggs in, okay? Oh, yeah, I'll get you.
Oh, so sharp.
Put it in there.
So sharp.
Yep. so cracking your eggs in, and if you've got any bits of shell in there, you might like to pick those out or get a fork and do that. Okay. We've got a couple of bits of shell in ours, so we're going to pick them out and get it out so then we're not crunching on shell while we're eating the cake. Okay, so cracking your eggs in, good job. And make sure if you've got any questions, just unmute yourself and you can talk to me, okay? Alrighty, so if you've cracked your eggs in there, next what we're going to do is we're going to put 1 cup of caster sugar into our bowl, okay? So 1 cup of caster sugar into the bowl that's got the eggs in it, okay?
Heidi,
Yeah.
we don't have enough caster sugar. Can we use white sugar?
Yes, definitely. Good question. Absolutely. So we're looking for the cup that says 1 and then C-U-P. 1 cup. Okay, and if you don't have caster, just use white sugar. Yeah.
How much eggs are we meant to put in the bowl?
So I've put 3 eggs in because I have 3 eggs, but if you don't have 3 eggs, you can just put 2 eggs. That's fine.
All right, yeah.
Okay. Good question.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you have got sugar and eggs in your bowl, you can now get a whisk. Okay. You can use this kind of whisk, or you could use a fork, or you could use beaters, whatever you like. And we're going to use our muscles and we're going to start mixing the sugar and the egg all together, okay? So in that bowl, we've got 2 or 3 eggs and 1 cup of caster sugar, okay? And now we're going to mix furiously. Excellent. I can see lots of little hands going flat out, lots of big muscles.
Yeah.
Hey, Mum. And she said, how much?
And remember to hold onto the bowl so you don't flick the bowl everywhere. We're going to keep mixing, okay? Until your arm gets sore. You might want to swap arms if you start getting tired.
Katie?
Yeah.
How much caster sugar are we meant to put in it again?
1 cup. So it will have a 1 and then it will say cup, C-U-P. It's the biggest cup that you should have. I want to see lots of big muscles going flat out. Let's mix those eggs and sugar together. Go, go, go.
Yep.
Yep, sorted. Now remember, if you want to speak to me, you've just got to click your microphone, okay? Because right now, all I can hear is Audrey whisking next to me and she's going flat out. So keep mixing, yep. We need all that elbow grease in there. And if your arm gets sore, just make sure that you swap arms. That's all you need to do.
Katie?
Yeah.
Is this what it's supposed to look like?
Yeah, show me. That's looking pretty good. What we're looking for, yeah, that looks good. We're looking for pale and fluffy, okay? So you'll start to see that the eggs have changed colour a little bit, okay? It won't be white, but it'll be a little bit pale, okay? And it will be sort of fluffy.
Like this.
Show me, Tal. Hold it up. Yeah, that's looking good, Tully. Yep.
Like
yeah, that looks good. Here, mix it.
Katie, is it meant to be custard and
Caster sugar
caster sugar
and eggs.
and eggs?
Yes, you've got caster sugar and eggs in your bowl. Yep. You've got
Yep.
caster sugar and you've got 2 or 3 eggs in there, okay? So more pale now and I can see little bubbles in there, so that's sort of telling me that it's a little bit fluffy now. Okay. Yeah. That was good, Lucy. Okay. Girl. Yep. Go, Jude. Whisk hard, buddy. Excellent. Yep. Great. You're ready. Now, if you've got a few chefs in your house and somebody's looking for a job, what they can start doing is they can start gently grating the lemon rind, okay? Because we've got a fair bit of rind that we need to get off these 2 big lemons, okay?
Already done it.
Now, for the actual inside of the cake, we're using 2 lemons, okay? And when you take the rind off a lemon, you just want to make sure, you're just trying to get the yellow bit off it, okay? You don't want to grate until you're getting all of the white pith that's underneath, okay? So we're just going to take off the top of the yellow bit from the lemon, okay? And we're going to do 2 whole lemon rinds into our egg and sugar mixture. So if yours is looking pale and fluffy, yep, that looks good, Jude, yep. If yours is looking pale and fluffy and it's got, yeah, that looks good, Tess, yep. Then you can add lemon rind, okay? So 2 whole lemons.
Just leave it.
We're going to put all.
Don't touch it anymore. I can do it.
Okay.
Katie, look how big our lemon is. Don't touch the screen anymore.
Your head, Gracie girl. My goodness, that's huge. Your cake's going to be so nice.
It's off the tree.
Wowzers. Your dad is
No, we don't need on me. No one else is on me.
excellent. Okay.
So that is.
So keep, yep. So now we're up to getting the rind off 2 lemons, okay? And we're just going to try and get the yellow bit. Now, just be careful when you are getting the rind because you don't want to grate your fingers. Graters can be a little bit of a weapon at times, okay?
Do we tip it in?
Yes, yep. So put your lemon rind into the bowl that's got the sugar and eggs in it, okay? Now, can anyone tell me what colour a lemon is?
Yellow.
Yellow. Yellow, I agree.
Now,
Yellow. Yellow. Yellow orange.
you are
I literally agree.
White.
White.
Katie, does this look good?
Show me. Yes, that looks excellent. Good job. So keep putting the rind into that mixture, okay?
I'm going to put the rind in the mixture.
What?
Katie, do I stir it?
You can, yep. If you've got the rind from 2 lemons in your bowl now, you can give it a mix, okay? Now, do you know what yellow fruits and vegetables are really good for?
What is it for?
Audrey doesn't even know, my goodness.
I forgot.
Yellow fruits and vegetables are really helpful for healing your cuts. So not putting the lemon directly onto your cut, because that would make it hurt, wouldn't it? That would. But when you eat yellow vegetables, they're really good at helping your skin heal, okay? So hopefully after we've all had a bit of cake this afternoon, we'll be able to see that our cuts are healing. Yes.
What do we do next?
We're just waiting a minute just because while everyone grates their rind, okay? So if you've got the rind of 2 lemons in your bowl, you can just sit and wait a minute, okay? Good job. Good. Oh, is that a big one? Okay. If you are ready to move on, the next step is that we're going to get the juice from these 2 lemons. So we've taken the rind off them, okay? We've taken the rind off the lemons, and then when you're ready, you can very carefully cut your lemons in half. And if you've got a juicer, you can use the juicer, which is what you squeeze the lemon on top of, or you can just do what we're going to do, and I'm just going to squeeze the lemon in. but I'm going to put my hand
Do we,
and I'm going to try and
do we,
cut.
pour, do we pour it in?
Yes, please. Yep, go for it. Okay, so once you've got the rind off both of the lemons and put it into your cake, then you
Katie. Katie.
Yes,
We're using lemon juice. How much do you estimate that we should use? Katie.
Oh, it's a good question. Hang on, just let me answer this question. I'll answer the next one. Okay? I would say probably at least half a cup. That good? Okay, that's good. Excellent. Yes, who had another question?
About this?
No, a bit more.
Do I squeeze my lemon in now, Katie?
Yes, please. Yep. If you put the rind of both your lemons into your bowl, you can squeeze your lemon in. When you are squeezing it though, squeeze it over your hand so then the pips get caught. Yep, perfect. Good job. Into the bowl. Yep.
Katie?
Girl.
Katie?
Yeah.
Ours is bubbling.
Is it? That's good. That's fine. Don't worry about bubbles. That's a-okay.
Oh, Mummy's not fresh.
Oh, yeah.
Good girl, now. Pop it in the sink. You're right, darling. I'll clean up after. Pop it anywhere you want.
See lots of squeezing going on. Now, if you put your lemon juice and your lemon rind in, you can give it a bit of a gentle stir, okay?
Pop it in anywhere you want.
Now, one of my favourite things is a dessert that tastes like citrus. So I've made sure that this recipe is really citrusy. So hopefully you guys all really like citrus things as well. This is going to be so lemony. Good girl, Tally. That's a nice gentle stirring.
Oh, look at that. Yum.
Yeah, it looks beautiful, baby.
Oh, my freaking finger is
Yes,
hurting.
slow with this.
Just squeezing in the last bits of our second lemon into the bowl, and then we're going to give it a gentle mix.
No, I don't need to squeeze that one.
So was it just one? Sir.
Katie, do I just gotta squeeze one?
2 lemons, the juice of 2 lemons. Yep.
So, yes, squeeze that and the juice of it on.
Oh, this one's hard.
Good girl.
Hi, Mia. Hi, Ebony.
Ready?
Okie dokie. So if you've got in your mixture now, if you've got your caster sugar, your eggs, your lemon rind, and your lemon juice, the next thing you can add in is 2 cups of sifted self-raising flour.
Okay, Mom, can you please put 2 sifted flour? Yeah. Wait, is it this one?
So that's this one.
Yep.
Okay, so make sure you put your sifter at the top of the bowl.
Katie, this?
She can't see the writing.
No, I can't. It does look like, yep, perfect. That looks good. 2 cups of self-raising flour. Excellent.
Yes. Katie.
Yeah.
How much do we put in?
Put in 2 cups of self-raising flour. Yep. And we're going to tip it into our sifter. Yep, good girl, Tessa. That's right. Yep. I can see lots of things happening. Yep.
I love it. Pour it all in. Good girl.
Good job. And then you might like to
Screen.
now we might use our wooden spoon now. I've been using a whisk. We might
We don't need it.
Okay.
I can use that one, the purple one. Yeah, Mom.
give that a gentle stir once you've put that in, once you've put the flour in.
This one?
A wooden spoon, have you got? No, that's fine. That is perfect. You just use that one. Righty, so we're giving it a nice gentle stir. Make sure to hold onto the bowl and just keep the spoon in the bowl so you don't flick it all up everywhere. Good job, everybody. Gee, I like seeing all this.
Excuse me, Katie. Does the flour have to go in with this mixture? With what's it called again, Mum?
Can you remember? Yes, exactly. That's right. Good job. Okay. With our 2 cups of self-raising flour. Good teamwork, Lucy and Jack. Good to see. Yep, you're doing a great job, Luce. Yep. Oh, William's helping Mum. That's good. Archie's mixing up a storm. Good girl, Gracie girl. George is mixing. Excellent. Excellent to see. Well done, everybody. So just keep giving it a mix until it's all of the flour is nice and absorbed, okay? So you just want to make sure that you're getting all the dry flour from the bottom of the bowl too, okay? Because sometimes we just mix the top of the mixture. We've got to get right down to the bottom of that mixing bowl and make sure that we're getting all the bits of dry flour, okay? Again, if you've got another little chef in your house that needs a job, what they could be doing is greasing the cake tin, okay? Because that's another job that we'll need to do. Yeah. So you could do it with some cooking spray, or you could do it with
Like this.
Yeah, that looks
Excuse me, what size tin do we use?
well, I've got a 20 centimetre one, and so that will sort of give that kind of height. Yep.
Okay, thank you.
No worries, love it.
Thank you.
We have no baking powder.
Anything. There's no, yeah.
Is this a good one, Katie?
Yeah, I think so. That looks like a wide, nice one. Yep, I think that's fine.
No, I don't think she said oil on
Do
that.
we put the oil in?
Yes, we are going to do that. We're just mixing our flour in, just so it's all absorbed.
We're just a bit fast.
Katie,
We're a bit ahead of that.
so did you put it into oil?
Put the oil or the yogurt in yet, okay? Just put our flour in.
Okay.
Okay, so if you've mixed all of your flour in and there's no more dry bits in your bowl, the next job you can do is put half a cup of oil into your bowl, okay? So that cup is going to be the 1/2, okay? Half a cup.
Katie,
Yeah.
Katie, I have a quarter of a cup here.
In there.
No, 3/4.
Oh, okay. Just don't tip quite all of it in, okay?
How much of a cup and a quarter, what are we putting in?
So we're
Half a cup of,
half a cup.
yeah.
So a cup that says 1/2, okay?
Of oil. So oil.
Was it half a cup of oil?
Half a cup.
Getting it down strange too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's how much I'll go.
Yeah.
So half a cup of oil, yep. And then once you've done that, you can continue to give it a bit of a mix. It'll look like it's oil slick at the moment, but that's okay. And now last,
Unmuted, by the way. I just wanted to unmute me.
Katie.
They do Zoom.
I'm worried.
it's the yogurt, yep. So once you've got your oil in and you've given it a good mix up, Then we can put the final ingredient, which is going to be 1 cup of yogurt. Okay? That looks pretty good, Luce. Yep.
Now we put in the yogurt.
Yep, now we're going to put in the yogurt.
Please, Dad, put it in.
Yep, we can. Now you don't have to be really specific about this. You can just slop in. I'm not being really delicate how I do it. You can just slop in some yogurt. So 1 cup of yogurt. I'm using Greek yogurt, but you use whatever you've got.
Sure.
Can we mix it through?
Yes, please. Yep. And start mixing. Good job.
Katie? Does this look good?
Where are you? Oh, that looks amazing. Good job. Start mixing. Where you go? Get those muscles moving. And you might just need a spoon just to dig it all out. Yep, good teamwork, Hannah and Sam. So, yep, excellent. That looks good. That Greek yogurt, yep. And then we're going to mix and mix and mix. Keep mixing, Bum. I know, but you've got to keep mixing so it's all combined. So we're mixing until it all looks really combined, okay?
Katie, I still have some icing sugar in my
No,
bag.
let's to ice it.
That's absolutely fine because after we've put the mixture into the cake tin and it's gone into the oven, we're going to make what we call a lemon drizzle. And then you can just, the icing used for that, okay? So,
Katie, do you want to see my mixture? Wait. Oh,
yeah, please. That looks amazing, Tanya. That looks so good. Well done, Bob. Excellent. So at the moment, all we're doing is we're mixing the oil and the yogurt in until it's all combined, okay? Yeah, that looks pretty good, Liz.
There was a bit of yogurt on that. Then I just like it. Then I just got it.
No worries. Okay, so if your mixture, you can all show me your mixtures if they're ready to go. Ready to go?
This is my mixture.
Oh, yes, that looks so good. Excellent, everybody. Yes, that looks perfect. That looks excellent.
There are another 2 of these roads in the fridge. Go have
Well done.
This is my mixture.
That's one right here.
Yeah, but was there another one?
Yeah, we only came with one each.
No, I thought there was 2. This is getting.
This is mine. I need it, Birdie. Jimmy, Katie, doesn't it look like this?
Okay, I'll wait till you do.
Where are you?
What do we got? Yep, part me or it's about to tip out of the bowl, darling. Good job.
This is mine.
Amazing, everybody.
This is mine.
Wow, I'm so impressed. You guys are just all.
This is our mixture.
Katie, do you like my mix?
I love your mixture. That looks so good. I'm very impressed. We got professional chefs. So if you have already greased your tin and you've combined every...
Katie, this is out.
Show me. Ah, excellent. That looks so good. Beautiful. Well done. So if you have mixed it all totally and then you've also greased your tin, what you can do is very carefully pour your mixture into your cake tin, okay? Excellent. I can see a few doing that. I'm going to do the same. Now, we'll make quite a big cake, okay?
Katie,
Yes.
is this good?
Yeah, that looks fantastic. Well done. Excellent work. Good job. Now,
My sister's doing it too, but she's...
if you do have a spatula, this is a good time to use it because you can really get in there and wipe all the mixture out, okay? Make sure you leave a little bit of mixture in there to lick because that's why we're all here cooking. Okay, so use your spatula, wipe it all out. Okay, and if you're happy, okay, mine's sort of like a pale yellowy colour. It's all in there. I'm feeling pretty happy about that. That looks good. If your oven has come to temperature and it's ready to go, you can put your cake in the oven. But can I just give you one hot tip with this cake? It is quite a big cake, okay? So it probably will take a little while to cook. The recipe says about 40 minutes, but I found that it took a little bit longer than that. So I ripped off a bit of baking paper and put it over the top of the cake like that, if that makes sense, just so then the top doesn't get too cooked while you're waiting for the middle bit to cook off, okay?
Katie,
Yes,
I tasted my mixture and it was really lemony.
that's my favourite kind of cake. I hope you like lemony, Tanya. But that's good. You can all, if you're ready for it, you can all have a lick and hopefully you all like the taste of the cake because that is the most important thing. So I've just put mine in the oven now. And like I said, I put a sheet of baking paper over the top
Until that goes away.
just so then the top of the cake doesn't get way too cooked, okay, while the middle part of the cake is cooking. So wait a minute while everyone licks and
Hi, Katie.
hello. I'm loving all this teamwork.
Hi, Ivy.
Katie.
Hi, Sam and Ivy.
Katie.
Hi, Sebastian.
Alrighty, so was someone saying Katie? Does someone have a question?
Yeah.
Oh yes, go for it. Yes.
How long do we have to put the cake in the oven for?
Excellent question. So it will, the recipe says about 40 minutes, but I found that it probably in my oven, it took a little bit longer than that, okay? But around 40 minutes. So just set it for that. But of course, we always have to, we decide that something's cooked, not by the time, by when we check it, okay? So if you can smell that it's ready, and if when you look at it, it's looking golden brown and it's not all wobbly, you know, sometimes if you give a cake a shake and it's all still really, the mixture's still really wet, we know it's not cooked. And another one is you might want to put a knife into the middle of it. And if you pull that knife out and it's clean, you're ready to go. It's cooked, okay? So everyone's oven will be a little bit different, but around about 40 minutes. So give me a thumbs up if your cake is in the oven.
Katie, we're going to go for a walk up, so we're not putting ours in the oven.
Perfect, no worries. That is no problem. Okay, so I can see most people have got their thumbs up. If yours isn't in the oven yet, don't worry, it doesn't matter. We are real flexy around here. So with this cake, when it comes out and it's cooked, you've still got one more job to do, okay? Because what you need to do then is if you've got a skewer, which is like a long stick type of thing, a really long, thin stick. Yes, I can see this young girl's got one, Lara's iPad, good girl. Once it's cooked, you're going to stick your skewer into it, okay? Now, not forgetting that it's still going to be really, really boiling. And this is when it's cooked. Don't stick your skewer into your mixture, okay? So when you pull your cake out and it's cooked, then you're going to put holes into the cake, okay? And then what you're going to do is drizzle over this special drizzle that we're going to make right now. So what I would like you to do.
Katie?
Who's saying Katie?
Yeah. Violet.
Yeah, go for it, Violet. Yep.
What temperature is the oven supposed to be on?
Oh, sorry, Bub. 180 degrees.
Okay, thanks.
Good question. Okay, so into another bowl, what I'd like you to do is put 3/4 of a cup of icing sugar. Okay, so now the 3/4 cup will have a 3, a slash, and a 4 on it. Okay, so 3/4 of a cup. And again, you don't have to be really precise about this because this is just the lemon drizzle. Okay, so 3/4 of a cup of icing sugar into a smaller bowl. Okay. And then once you've done that, if you've still got a little bit of lemon left over, I've still got one sort of little lemon, I'm going to cut it in half and then I'm going to squeeze the lemon juice all over the icing sugar. Okay, so in this new bowl, we're just going to have icing sugar and lemon juice.
Katie, can we use the lemon juice?
Yep, that's fine. Yep.
How much do we need?
It really doesn't matter, but probably around 1/4 of a cup. Maybe just tip some in and then just see how runny it is first, okay?
Katie, do you mean this?
Yes, does that look like a nice, yeah, that looks right. Yep.
Thank you.
Yes. Oops. Oh. Okay, and then once you've squeezed in, so my lemon isn't all that big, so I'm just going to squeeze the whole lemon into it.
Go right up. Is that enough or more?
Where are you? I think that'll be heaps. So I think maybe just pour some in. You just sort of want it to be not super.
Okay, so just a little bit. All right.
I would just start with a little bit and then whisk it up and then see. If it's still a bit dry, add some more.
We don't want too much because it's like lemon juice.
Katie, how runny is it supposed to be?
What have you got? I think that looks good. Yep.
That's all right.
Like,
Cool.
like not flag, that's a bad description. What's an example of?
Katie.
Yeah.
Katie.
Everybody, hang on. I'll answer the question. Just one to you. How do I show this? See that?
Do not need to be that runny.
Oh.
And then just using a fork, you're just going to whisk that just to get sort of big clumps of icing sugar out.
Katie, do you put lemon juice in the icing sugar?
Please. Yep.
Yours is beautiful now.
Yep, so just give it a bit of a whisk just to get all those icing sugar clumps out.
How much lemon juice do you need?
Well, I probably use a bit less than half a cup, but if you've just got like if you've got lemon juice as in from a bottle, just start with a little bit and then whisk it up and see how it's looking. And then if you need more, add some more, okay? Because like I said, mine is sort of looking, it's fairly runny because it's just like a drizzle. It's not an icing. Yep, Sebastian, that looks good. So it's going to be really sugary and really lemony, okay?
Is this good?
All right, yes, perfect.
Thank you.
Good job.
Is this good?
Yes, excellent. That looks great.
Katie, is this good? Does this look good,
Give it-
Katie?
That looks, show me. Fork or, spork, not your spork. Lift your fork or spoon up, Tal. Just show me it. Perfect. That looks great, Tali.
Katie. Okay, Katie.
Yeah, go.
Katie.
Katie, does this look good?
What were the ingredients we were supposed to put in?
So in this drizzle bowl, we're just putting in 3/4 of a cup of icing sugar. And then we're,
Katie, is this good?
okay. Yes, that looks great, Grace. Yep, that looks really good.
Cups of ice.
Yep, Lara, that looks good. Everybody.
Yeah. Right, like this with this.
Okay. Clean it. Oh, thanks so much. So great. Okay, so just to recap on what we're actually doing with this, okay? So now if you've made your drizzle, that looks great, Sally and Eddie. If you have made your drizzle, you're just going to set it aside and it's going to sit there and wait until your cake is cooked, okay? And then when your cake is cooked and you pull it out of the oven, remembering that it's going to be boiling hot, yeah, okay? So you've got to be really, really careful when you are handling the cake. When it's ready, you're going to take it out and then you're going to get that skewer, that big long stick or something that can pierce the cake, and you're going to put holes in the cake when it's hot, okay? And then you're going to drizzle the drizzle all over your hot cake, okay? And then the cake will sit aside and it will cool off, and then you'll be able to chop it up once it's nice and cool, okay? And the drizzle being put all over the cake makes the cake sort of more moist on the inside. It's a bit more like sort of like a pudding-y type of dense, moist cake. So it'll be delicious. You might even like to have it for dessert tonight with your families. But if you don't have any more questions and you've made your drizzle and now you're just waiting for your cake to cook, you are free to go. We are finished. And of course, you all need to help clean up, okay? Because that's the most important job. And the other day, I was sent a photo of Miss Mia Down doing all the washing up, and she did a wonderful job. So if you're there and you can help your mum and dad and your carer to clean up, that would be excellent, because I know they would really, really appreciate it, okay? So if you don't have any questions, we are done. Now we'll just wait really patiently for our cake to cook. And then once it comes out, you're going to poke holes in it, and then you're going to put your drizzle all over the top and let it set aside, okay? Is everything?
Thank you, Katie. Bye. Katie.
Thank you,
Bye.
Katie.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, Katie. Bye. Thank you. Bye.
We're not muted. Just wait till we
Thank you.
Thank you, Katie.
Hi, Katie.
Thank you, Katie. Bye.
Say thanks, Katie.
Thanks, Katie.
Thanks, Katie.
Thanks so much for coming.
just wash your hands.
Is that enough?
Guys, thanks so much.
Double check.
Don't end the meeting, Katie.
Who's that? Sam. Aaron talked to Sam, stay there.
Where are we? We're over here.
Can we just double check what the ingredients were in the icing?
Yes, so in the drizzle, it's 3/4 of a cup of icing sugar.
Yep.
Yeah.
So icing sugar and lemon juice.
Yes, icing sugar and lemon juice, exactly. And then it will sort of give you like a runny, like it's not
Yeah.
like icing, of course. It's like a real runny sort of, drizzle. Is the best word I can use to describe it. Show me, team. Yeah, that looks perfect. That looks perfect. So once your cake is cooked, then you're going to pierce it, and then you're going to put that drizzle all over the top, okay, Violet? And then that will soak through the cake, and it'll make it really delicious. Thumbs up.
Just double check, was it 40 minutes you said?
Yeah, it'll be around 40 minutes, but everyone is, all ovens are going to be a little bit different. So just keep an eye on it and just, wait, you'll smell it. And then
Yeah. Our oven is automatically fan forced, so we don't have a choice.
Daddy.
So we might turn it down.
So that might cook pretty quickly then. So just and maybe put a sheet of baking paper on top of over the cake, just so the top doesn't brown off too quickly. Yep, great job. Well done.
Daddy,
Yeah.
her name's not Violet, she's Lily, but Violet wasn't doing it anymore.
Oh, sorry. I thought.
Violet's our youngest daughter.
Oh, this is
All
Lily.
the time.
Lily.
She uses it for her online ballet.
Thank you so much. Say thank you, guys.
No, you're so welcome, kids. Thanks so much for coming. Might see you.
Katie, just a quick question.
Yes.
We just put a little bit of water instead of so much lemon juice in our icing. That's all right, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, cool. Awesome.
It's a winner, girls.
Oh, we'll see. We had some Barneys. You probably heard.
It does not suit little kids, that's for sure. Sharing it.
Ready to go?
Yeah.
Absolutely fine. Don't worry. Thanks, girls.
See ya.